taken to the morgue to prepare him to be brought home to his family. And when I heard that this man had wrapped himself in the American flag underneath his uniform, underneath his body armor, 116-degree temperature, and yet he never went to battle, his fellow airman said, without wrapping himself in the American flag. And I'd never heard that. Ever had I ever heard that. So when I went to Haleyville, Alabama, I asked Mark's mother, can I see that flag? Because it was brought and delivered to the family. And as you can imagine, it's precious to their heart. I'm delighted to have Thad, Mark's brother, with us tonight from Haleyville. Give Thad and his beautiful wife a warm welcome. Come up here, Thad. God bless you. Welcome to Manteca. And this is the flag that Mark had wrapped around his body. When I held it, your mother pointed out to me that there were parts of the bullet embedded, melted into the fabric of the cloth of our nation. And these are parts of the bullet that took his life. And I asked you when I invited you to come, would you bring the flag? Can you remove that from the package? I know your mother had a little problem even letting you bring that flag, but there it is. It's ripped through right here by the bullet. How is your mom and dad doing?
They're doing a little better, but nothing will ever be the same. I'm sure the Palmers can attest to that too.
On Mark's birthday, the third week of May, every year, your community of about 1,000 people celebrate Mark's life, and they hike a mile for every year that he would have been. And this year in May, it will be how many miles?
35 miles.
35 miles. So dozens of people gather. I watched them. I was there when they were marching. They come back with bloodied feet. The first thing they want to do is ice down and wrap their feet. But they do that every year in Haleyville. And what a touching memorial. I'm so glad you're here today. Tell us a little bit about Mark. Help us understand how a brother looks at a fallen brother.
Sure, okay. Well, thank you. It's great to be. This is my second time in Manteca, my family and I. So just to tell you shortly about my brother Mark, in his final battle. By the way, Mark went to college and got a degree, and then he chose to enlist in the Air Force because he felt he could get some better deployments in action, as an enlisted man. And he's a combat controller, and so his final day on Earth, he was, in fact, one of his teammates told me that he saw him wrapping his armor with this flag, using the shoehorn to get it to fit down, in his equipment. And he had one in his rear back plate as well. So he was actually wearing these. This was going to be, he was going to sit home to dad and say, hey, this flag was worn in battle. And the other one on his back, he was going to send to one of my brothers, another brother. So Mark's final battle, one of his teammates, it was a Special Forces teammate, Calvin Harrison, was shot in the open by a sniper. They came under, they were just ambushed, and in Mark's attempt to rescue Calvin, he was, you can imagine something like this, he was firing and moving forward, and I get this account from an AH-64 Apache pilot who was overhead watching it with his naked eye. He was very low, and Mark was moving forward in the face of, with the bullets coming at him, and he was shot through his forearm, and it hit his chest right here, so it grazed his body armor. And you can see it fused, part of that bullet fused this flag together, and they didn't, when his teammates were they found the flag and were trying to fold it up, that's when they noticed it was stuck together, and that's when they knew that we would probably appreciate that, and they got it to us before the funeral even.
Our hearts go out to your family. We love the Forrester family. please give our regards to your mom and dad. They were so precious when they were out here. And man, did they ever treat me nice when I was there in Haleyville. What a great place to live, and what a great community. Thank you for being here tonight. God bless you. God bless your brother. We will forever be indebted to him.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. I just want to say that we came here from Alabama, and we believe the South is very patriotic. And our small town is very patriotic, but I promise you, we've been here for your Memorial Day event 4 years ago, and there's no place in this country that could match Manteca in your patriotism. And so it's very, very impressive and blew us away. So thank you very much. It's great to be back.
God bless you.